What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Litecoin today, LTC USD. It is the 8th day of December, and here we are sitting at about $83.7 with 6 hours and 50 minutes left in the day. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. I want to use the Coinbase chart first, and then we can move on from there. I am kind of curious, do we have a inverse head and shoulders pattern? Is that what this is down here? The head is too weird. Maybe it's a complex inverse head and shoulders, but it's pretty perfect otherwise. The volume's not perfect, I suppose. Maybe it just looks like a head and shoulders, but an inverse head and shoulders, but maybe it's not. However, I wouldn't be surprised if you had very similar results and it did push you higher up to this, $96 to $100 area or beyond. Absolutely, we have much higher aspirations for Litecoin. We think it's going to see phenomenal growth in a very short amount of time, but that's not the point. Just relative to this here, I think that this consolidation phase does tell me at least that we want to move higher. We'll see. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame. We'll zoom out from there. Okay, 1 hour time frame here. A little bit of volume coming in over the past few hours. You can see right alongside of Bitcoin and XRP and various other cryptos that are in the top 20, top 50. A lot of volume, but you really didn't go anywhere. Back tested prior areas of resistance for support. I think we're going to move higher, guys. I really do. 1 hour RSI looks positive, very bullish. The stochastics are bullish as well, and the MACD is bullish. You're actually right at the perfect area to bounce, and the fact that you're building bullish momentum this hour could signal that we are ready to move higher now. 49 minutes left in this 1 hour time frame. If this hour can close here or higher, we're moving up, man. By the time most of you guys watch this, probably by the end of today, Litecoin will be back above $85. That'd be my guess, or higher. 4 hour time frame here. Zooming out, the stochastics look good. RSI looks good, bouncing right off the oversold zone after getting overbought. We love to see it. You look positive. And the MACD is about to cross back above the zero. Yeah, I think that sometime between now and the next 24 hours, maybe the next 48 hours, we might even see a breakout that takes us above this level here. We might be breaking out to prices that are well above $90 here just over the next 48 hours in itself. Litecoin could be getting a move. What would be a good area to stop at if you broke out here? If you broke above that high, maybe right here. Could be seeing an 8%, maybe to a 17% move over the next 48 hours. It's a big range, but I really do think that we could see that from a high to a low here. The expectation from this point would be that we go to the golden ratio. Hold on. Which would be about a 15% move to a 19% move, something in there. Yeah, that could be it. That could be what we do. Yeah. I don't think that we stop at the 0.5, but maybe there. But even that, from the current price, it's about a 10% move. We should see this happen over the next day or two. That's my guess. That's my suspicion. 4 hour time frame, the RSI is positive, stochastics look good, the MACD is crossing above the zero, all good things. Daily time frame, and I want to make sure too, is this... We measured from this high, that was on the 9th of November. Yes, that's a valid high there. So, yeah, I think that we're going to return to the golden ratio of this retracement here from a high to a low. $96 to $99, $100 right there. Psychological resistance at 100. Find resistance there, come back down, find support somewhere down here, come back up, and perhaps then we look to break $100 to the upside for the last time. When I say the last time, I mean that might be the last time in your lifetime that Litecoin is ever below $100 again. This next attempt up above it. I would think this next attempt we don't get above it. We find resistance here, we pull back, we find support, but then there, who knows? We really could from there break out, go to 127, and I think if we're up here at 127 or higher, I think Litecoin has much bigger plans ahead of it. It's going to break out of this very long-term accumulative phase here. We're going to see rapid growth to our all-time high areas and new all-time highs altogether. Daily time frame, looking at this here, RSI is bouncing off the oversold zone. That's positive. You're bearish, but reluctantly bearish. That's nice to see, I suppose. Bouncing off the 40, that's a positive as well, especially after finding resistance at the 50. Stochastics suggests that we have days worth of growth to go, if not weeks worth of growth to go. And the MACD is overall bearish. We had some bullish divergence to end this bearishness, and you're building momentum right now. So no qualms at all, nothing to worry about. I've got no problems with calling for the price to go higher from here. We take this high to a low. Come on now. 236. Yeah, man, I think something between 95 bucks and 106 bucks, something in there, probably right smack dab in the middle at $100 is where we're going to go. I would think in a very, very short amount of time over the coming days, like the next day or two, if not certainly by the end of the week. As the weeks progress, as we progress into the later parts of this month, and we get going into the end of this year here, I would think at that point we should be above these highs here. We should be, I think, in full breakout mode of this cumulative range that we've been in since 2022. We should be in full breakout mode by the end of this month of December. If not, certainly I would expect that we're up in this area, and then maybe January we break out. End of January, February, end of January to the end of February, I would expect that we're at these highs or above these highs. Somewhere in the next, what would that be? That'd be like 50 to 80 days. In the next 2 to 3 months, we should be at new all-time highs. I don't know if we'll be at I don't know if we'll be at new all-time highs at the end of January, but I do think we're going to be making serious strides in that time. It's completely possible that Litecoin could be worth $800, $1,000 by the end of the month of January, if not sometime in February is what my guess would be. Going into the end of this month of December, we're looking for prices that are above these highs here, and then we'll carry out that momentum into January. I got nothing else. Thank you all for being here. Hit that like button, subscribe, take care of yourselves. Thank you all. $83.86 now. We should see a nice like $10 or more push in a very short amount of time. That's my expectation. And if I'm wrong, whatever, we can reevaluate and reassess at a later date. But I don't think that I'm going to be wrong. I think that we will. There are some signs that we are going to see a nice push here pretty soon. Okay, take care. Bye bye.